may go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. 71 yards.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports, home of Super Bowl 31.
Congratulations to our Brett Favre, named League MVP again. It was rainy. It was sloppy. But for the Packers, it was a victory. The third time was a charm as Green Bay muddled through the elements for a big win over the 49ers. We'll take you live to Lambeau Field next on the road to the Super Bowl.
Well, you saw it here on 6's News, everybody, and these fans in Green Bay will see football again next week as the Packers have defeated the San Francisco 49ers 35-14 to advance to the NFC Championship game. We'll take you along the road to the Super Bowl coming up in the next half hour. I'm Tim Van Voort in Green Bay. We have reports from Milwaukee. We'll go live to the Packer press conferences as well and have player guests for you. Stick around. This should be a lot of fun. Let's let you know right now we're behind the Packer locker room under the stands right in front of a lot of the fans. Now that we've told you what we're doing now, let's go back and tell you what the Packers did. They win 35-14 over the Niners, and John Anderson, Packer Hall of Famer, how many times this season have we said Desmond Howard set the tone with a punt return?
He certainly did again today. The first time the Packers touched the ball, he takes it all the way for a score, and really that set the tone. That gave the Packers the momentum. Much had been made about the fact that the Packers have not gotten out of the box quickly lately, but he certainly turned that around with his return. I don't recall, Tim, a game in which the kicking game had so many crucial plays throughout the course of the contest as I saw today. Fortunately, the majority of those were in the favor of the Packers.
Yeah, it was a wild game, no question about it. The weather certainly played a factor in that. Desmond Howard, a terrific job setting up, scoring the first touchdown and setting up the second Packer touchdown. The fans are chanting, "We want Dallas" behind us. Do you expect to see that matchup next weekend?
Well, I think that's what everybody's hoping for around here anyways. They want to get rid of that fact that the Packers so-called can't beat the Cowboys. But I think you have to give Carolina a lot of credit because they're a good ball club. We don't know a lot about Carolina because we've not played them. We have not seen them on TV a lot. But certainly they are a worthy opponent as well.
And you'll see that tomorrow on Fox. Let's go to the coach, Mike Holmgren, addressing the media after the win.
I said that all along. I think every team in this league works very hard during the regular season. I think it's a great thing we have because the final games of the season usually are hard fought because you want the home field advantage, and it's very important. And, you know, the field was pretty messy for both teams, but the people make the difference.
Mike, can you talk about the special teams and just their impact on the game? Desmond right away, and then there were a couple fumbles too off the special.
Yeah, it was a very exciting special teams day today. Obviously, Desmond made the difference in the game early, and then our opening kickoff in the second half is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that or been a part of anything quite like that. So,
did Don touch the ball?
I don't know. The thing is, we almost only had 10 guys out there. Desmond wasn't on the field. He came walking out and, "Hey, what's going on? We started the game, you know." So I go, "Yeah."
Mike, how important was it after that happened to restore order with that next drive?
I think that was a big drive, Dale. Unquestionably a big drive because, shoot, we're in pretty good shape at 21-0, and then all of a sudden they get one right at the end of the first half, and then they get that one. Now the game's a brand new game. And I was really proud of the football team because at that position, it's easy to kind of get down a little bit. You know, it's happened to all of us in coaching. But they didn't. They just grabbed it and went with it, and we scored, and now it gave us a little spurt again.
What else did you say to Desmond? Something tells me it wasn't just, "Oh, yeah, the game's begun."
Well, no, I was obviously very angry, but, you know, I kept flashing in my mind those two great plays he made early, and I didn't want to, you know, it was so bizarre though. I couldn't believe it, you know, and I just asked him just now. I said, "Just out of curiosity, I'm going to my press conference. Why were you late? Well, he was putting on new stuff, clean stuff, you know. I said, okay, makes sense. So that's an honest answer.
Did Ryzen put himself in? He just run out?
Yeah, Andre went running out there. That's what bothered me probably more than anything. Andre went out there to make a play. He just was heads up and ran out there, and then he got hurt. So, but all's well that ends well, and Ryzen's okay, and we won the football game, and Desmond Howard was a big key to our win today.
Mike, did the quarterback shift by the 49ers surprise you? Did you expect them to be able to go to the distance so they didn't make any difference?
I really expected him to play until they declared their inactives, which I get about 45 minutes prior to the game, and then they had listed. They instead of a third quarterback, they kept all their quarterbacks active, and as soon as they did that, I figured, well, Steve's hurt a little bit more than I was trying to figure out why they did that, and it was because they weren't sure if he could play. I talked to him.
Steve Young wound up 2 for 5 in this game for just 8 yards. Tim Van Horn and John Anderson just outside the Packer locker room. We have another crew here in Green Bay. Ted Perry, who is on the field right now. And Ted, what's the scene down there?
I'm down here with the faithful who don't want to leave after seeing 35 points. They want more, and they want them to come next week. The sense is the Ice Bowl Part 2 cometh. You would not be happy with the Carolina matchup, would you?
No. We want Dallas. Dallas would be nice. We thought today was, if everybody was watching, it looked like the Fog Bowl. When everybody's hot breath came out, the temperature was right. It was unbelievable.
And a lot of hot breath from a lot of yelling from a lot of happy fans. This is the closest I'll ever come to a Lambeau Leap, suspended about 2.5 feet off the ground. They said they'll catch me if I go in, so I'll go back to you and I'll trust them.